Reflex 0.
We need a bigger fucking table.
We need bigger fucking biceps, Calvin.
That too.
I need him too, man.
Title. What's my title?
Oh, I can look. Well, that depends on your alignment.
Grand Wizard.
No.
I believe that was Cleric of Chaos,
Arch
right?
Wizard.
Ooh, I can invoke a patron. It says.
Yeah. So
we got a lot of patrons. Hey guys, Crew of Blindwave. I'm Eric.
I'm Shane. I'm Calvin.
I'm Aaron.
Rick.
You remember Rick? We are back with our Rick.
Jet.
We are back with our. This is actually going to be the start of our campaign now, right? We kind of had like a little training sequence, preamble. So now that we got our main characters, and do we have other characters? The other ones? No, we just have just these guys right here. So we're going to be going on into our main adventure, which I think is a treasure hunt.
We don't know.
So anyway,
spoilers.
I'm gonna take it over to Rick. See what we're doing here.
You guys have done an amazing feat in that you have made first level. Okay.
Yay.
In this world, adventurers are rare because it's a very deadly sort of job, right?
And the stories of people who have not become adventurers.
Exactly. So each of you at level 1 are like 1 in 1,000, basically, if you can think of it in terms of population.
So I think about myself all the time.
Of every 1,000 people you meet, like you will be, you know, the best at what you do, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So unless you go into a city or something, you're not likely to find an equal or a better.
Okay.
If that kind of makes sense.
Okay.
Right? So you guys have done this amazing thing in that you came from this small village where you probably had dreams of something bigger, but no one in your village has ever moved from your village or whatever kind of thing, and you know, you were destined for a life of toil and poverty. But instead, when challenge came,
That's the worst thing you
you
can imagine.
you bravely faced it and overcame it against all odds, right? And now your life and your destiny is your own. You spent the last year honing or you know, gaining for the first time your skills. If you're a swordsman, perhaps you found a master. If you're a wizard, perhaps you became an apprentice or found a library. However it is that you chose to use this time is up to you.
I found a library.
We got lost. We just died.
There were signs everywhere.
Where's the exit?
And if, like, so that year is your own, right? And you know what happened during it. I don't know. The rest of us don't know. So if you had, like, an experience or something, let's say you slept with a princess, right? Later on, you can bring that up secretly to me or to the group and say, hey, I slept with the princess here. And that might sort of turn into the story.
Yeah.
Right? Or
So we
something like
improv as we interact with new things.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so you hit level 1, and you all are classes. Eric is the cleric, so we'll start with him, because that starts with a C, and these go in alphabetical order.
Okay.
And if you take C and L off, it spells.
Eric. Oh, mind blown. So Eric, you have hit points right now,
Wizard.
correct?
I have hit points.
What are they?
My HP?
Yep.
3 was
Roll.
on this original card.
Roll a D8. That's what you get in addition for being a cleric. Roll high, my wayward son.
I have a
It's sort of
feeling-
the diamondy looking.
I have a feeling I'm gonna die.
Why?
So quick. I'm gonna have no HP. I'm gonna have no armor class.
Oh,
and I'm
I
gonna
use this.
You
Toss
have
it
the
in.
highest armor class of all of us.
That's
2.
So
Damn
add,
it.
Sorry, not
so
armor
add
class, hit
2,
points.
and that is your current hit points.
So I have 5 hit points.
So at every level, you'll gain a D8. Do you have a stamina bonus? You don't. So you don't get any extras. You've chosen your god.
I have the Demon Lord Frog.
Yep, the Demon Lord Frog.
Yep.
So your alignment is also going to be chaotic. We'll talk about what that stands for in a second.
Oh, dear.
You get your powers from your god, and occasionally he will ask you to do things in his name. But you can also do things yourself, like maybe, you know, make an altar somewhere, or convert people, and all these things will get you experience.
I'm not worshipping no frog, Eric.
I'm not asking you
I'm
to.
not.
I haven't asked you to.
Yet.
All I ask is you place your faith in me.
Clerics of chaotic alignments tend to belong to secret cults and strange sects. They travel the world to recruit new cultists and undermine their enemies.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Oh, I'm a recruiter.
No.
Oh, okay.
I was like,
So your spell check, somewhere on there should be a place to put your spell check. I believe it's in the lower left side of things.
Yep.
Okay. Your spell check is a D20 plus your personality modifier, should you have one, which is
No.
0, plus 1 because you're a level 1 cleric. So anytime you try and cast a spell, you roll a d20, you add 1.
Okay.
And that's what you get. If you fail invoking your god and casting these spells, if you roll a natural 1, you get what's called his disapproval.
Yeah.
And he will be disappointed at you and may curse you in some way.
Yeah.
So, for example, you might have to pray continuously at him for 12 hours before he will grant you powers again.
Gotcha.
Or something like
He's gonna
that.
call you a bitch.
You haven't seen my year, so.
Every time you fail, that number goes up.
Yeah.
So the first time you fail, it's if you roll 1, the second time a 2, and so on and so forth, until you rest, basically. Let's see. You have the ability to turn unholy. That's not necessarily undead. That's the enemies of your god. Okay? Which in your case are angels and paladins and lawful dragons and other law-aligned humanoids.
Dragons, Eric.
He
Yes.
can turn into that?
No, he turns them away.
Turn unholy.
Yeah.
Because they're his enemies.
Okay, I guess that's gonna be good against dragons. I hope we don't have to fight angels.
No.
You also have lay on
dragons. Just the
hands, which
holy
will allow
ones.
you to heal people.
No.
Okay?
No.
And that's in the lower left there. The the roll you need to do in order to how
Broken
much.
limb, disease, poison, blindness, death. I can heal deafness?
If you roll high enough, yes.
22 plus.
It's tough. It's tough. Okay.
2.
Okay, your crit table, which is over there on the right,
Yes.
under your portrait. Okay, that's a D8 / the Roman numeral 3 for crit. For crit die is a D8. The crit table is 3. And that's also in your notebook. There's your crit table.
Oh,
Okay.
You get a +1 to fortitude and a +1 to will
I hope I get some more.
in the very center of the sheet.
Fortitude's +1 and +1? Okay.
+1 for fort, +1 for will.
Because both those are at 0, so that's good.
And you know 4 spells at level 1.
And I have to pick those.
You have to pick those every day. And you are a zealot. It's sort of your title, right? Okay. That's it for you. Let's do a thief next.
Going!
Thiefy thief.
Beowulf.
Extra D6 on your hit points.
Yay!
That's what you get for not rolling it in here.
Yeah, look, if you'd have done it in here, you'd have gotten a 1.
Bam! Alright, so extra 1 to your hit points. You got that? Your weapon training is blackjack, blowgun, crossbow, dagger, dart, garrote, longsword, short sword, sling, and staff.
You say Jack Black?
Blackjack.
Oh. Like your weapon is Jack Black? Like Jack Black.
Annoy people to death?
You can choose your alignment. You know thieves can't, which is a secret language only thieves know. You can write like symbols that other thieves will see.
Put in the notes.
You have a whole list of skills down here.
Yeah.
That depends on your alignment. Okay, and luck for you is particularly important.
Good.
For each point of luck that you spend, you roll a D3 instead of getting
A what?
D3. So the rest of you, if you spend a point of luck, that gives you an extra 1 on the roll you did, right? We learned that last time. But when he does it, he spends 1 and gets a D3.
I get
Plus.
to roll a die to see how much I add to my...
Yeah. So like,
So you could add 1, 2, or 3.
so yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Yep.
But when you said D3, I'm like, how does that work? I was picturing a dice with like 3 sides. I'm like, how?
The other good thing is that he restores a number of luck points every night equal to his level. Okay, so you're meant to really be burning through luck to save yourself and the party. Okay, your crit die is a D10. Your table is a 2. Your luck die is a D3. And you get a +1 to reflex and fort. What alignment do you want to be? I'll talk about the alignments just so the new guys can kind of understand what it means. In this, there is only law, neutral, and chaos. There's no concept of good or evil.
Oh.
I got a +1 to...
Reflex and fortitude.
So there's no lawful good, lawful evil, none of that kind
Right,
of stuff.
it's just lawful, chaotic, and neutral. Lawful tends to put humanity and civilization over themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So they try to work towards the good of civilization, right? They're the city builders and the judges, things
And the law keepers.
like that, and the law keepers. Neutrals are in it for themselves, basically, over anything else. Although that doesn't mean that you won't cooperate with other people if you think that cooperating with other people will be able to further your own goals better than working alone.
Okay.
Chaotic is the opposite of lawful in that you are you work towards the elements of chaos, basically, and that you think that people should live in tribes and like be one with nature and things like that, more than like trying to conquer nature and bring humanity over everything else. You sort of think that there's a balance. There should be a balance in those sort of things, and tend to work against that. So, for example,
against the establishment.
Yeah, so like Robin Hood was a chaotic character,
Oh, okay.
right?
How many spells do I get?
4 spells. He wasn't evil, right? But he was chaotic, and that he didn't follow the establishment.
You didn't follow what was like the law and all that kind of stuff either.
Right, which is like Jedi are lawful, right? They have a code that they stick to for the betterment of the galaxy, kind of.
Yeah.
So, Calvin, what kind of character, what alignment would you like?
Probably neutral.
Okay, neutral, and then in that book, there's a list of skills that will tell you the modifier at level 1 for you being a neutral.
Sounds good for a thief.
Okay.
By himself, right?
Yeah. Let's do you next.
Warriors! Come to play!
Alright, now you want to roll particularly well on your hit points because it's a D12, which is this one.
Shit.
Okay.
That's not bad.
8's pretty good.
So add 8 to your HP.
Which was already what?
A 15? No.
HP was
5?
5.
Okay, so 13. It's not bad. Not bad, not bad.
Is that where's that at? Current?
Current HP.
Yep.
You're trained with basically every weapon and armor.
And you can put it here on your max HP, because sometimes you'll drop, get hit, but you'll know what your max is.
Right.
Okay.
So for, like I said about the alignments, royal warriors are employed by nobility, might be knights. A lawless warrior could be like a mercenary, things like that, depending on what you want your alignment to be.
Chaos.
Chaotic? Okay.
Yeah.
So write chaotic for the alignment.
I really expected Shane to be neutral.
What?
Really expected Shane to be neutral.
Why?
Actually, it'd be better to be chaotic because I can give him some cool stuff because we're in the same alignment.
That's true.
What?
So instead of like everyone else gets a +0 or +1 attack as they level up, instead every time you attack, you roll the D20 and the D3.
This one?
Yep. So you'll have between a +1 and a +3 on every attack. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It will.
It's gonna help you, because like if you got to roll a 15 to hit and you only roll a 14, you'll get a 1 to 3 that you can add on.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Every roll, every D20.
The more important thing, though, is warriors have what are called mighty deeds of arms.
Okay.
Okay? There's a list of them in your 3-ring binder that can give you examples, but you can really come up with whatever you want.
Okay.
So for example, like in our last session, we were like, oh, I'm going to push this guy over the wall, right?
Yeah.
That's a mighty deed of arm.
Okay.
If you roll a 3 on this, you do it.
Okay.
Okay? And this will go up every level. So it starts as a D3. Next level, this will be a D5. And then a D6. You still do your mighty deed on a 3, but you have more of a
better
chance
chance
to do
of
it.
doing it, yeah.
Right?
It's like you're getting stronger as you keep.
Exactly. So at this level, like at level 1, your deeds will be different than they will be at like level 10.
Yeah.
Right? So like now, okay, you can push like a humanoid over a wall. But level 10, like maybe you can push a dragon over a wall or something, right? You're like this Herculean sort of character.
Precision shots. So like basically, you're saying that these deeds of arms, during battles, when it's my turn, I'll just say I want to do one of these?
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
Instead of a regular attack.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep. And if you roll the 3, you do it.
So instead of rolling a D20 at that point, you just roll a D3.
No.
Right?
No, he still rolls this, right? And he can still hit. So let's say he rolled a 15 and a 2.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 17 versus armor class.
Yep.
That hits. But because he didn't roll a 3, he doesn't get the mighty deed of arms. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are these? Just go on, actually.
Okay. So you get your crit die on your character sheet
Yeah.
is a D12. On table 3, you guys have crit tables and fumble tables in your books for your specific characters. There's a threat range. Do you see that?
No.
Okay, just put it to the side. Your threat range is 19 through 20. So where these fools crit on a 20, you crit on a 19 and a 20.
19,
which is very good.
And a critical hit is something amazing, right?
Yeah.
Your reflex is +1.
Okay.
Right?
Yep. And your fortitude is +1 as well.
I had 2 for...
Oh, there's crit range. Right
My
there.
reflex here said 2.
Now it's 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Your crit range is on the right middle of
yeah.
the box on the combat.
Oh, okay.
So just put 19, 20. Like mine's gonna be 20. All of ours are gonna be 20.
I thought you said it was threat. Oh, okay.
Right? Was
Well,
it crit
it's
range?
the same thing.
What's our
Yeah.
crit range?
So,
Yours is 20.
so
Yours is-
what's my fortitude?
A +1.
Okay.
Okay?
And okay.
And that's it. Wizard. D4 hit points.
Oh man, I knew I was gonna die.
You're gonna be fine.
Shit, I already dropped my die.
That's what this is for.
You lost it.
I was just trying to pick it up.
I'm gonna roll it for you.
What?
Question.
Yes, sir.
What are these blinding attacks here?
So, for example, you
3.
can say, okay, I'm going to attack, and as part of that attack, I'm going to try and blind him.
Well, more than twice.
If you
my
roll the
HP.
3, you hit, and you
Almost 3
also
times.
get this effect.
What?
Okay.
Did you roll your? You got
Okay.
a +1 to 2.
Okay.
You 3.
And you have all these, right?
Same thing
Like-
with disarming.
Yeah, same thing.
You should have used a
So
luck.
you're saying I should probably know these.
Can't.
You could know them, but you can also just make it up as we go along, and I'll tell you what happened. It's just that you have much more control over what happens with your strikes than these guys do.
Okay.
Eric, how much health do you have?
What's a rallying?
5.
Like a rally people?
He hasn't
Yeah.
rolled yet, though.
These
Wait.
guys?
Did
Yeah.
You not?
Basically,
I started out
you'll
with
hit the dude,
3,
and he's so
I got
impressive
2.
that you
Oh,
inspire
so I
them to
have
fight
5.
better.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Oh,
have more health than you
like
do.
inspiring.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you
You were
started
complaining.
complaining. Complainer.
You
Well, I still have
bitch.
no armor class and still have like
I still don't have any armor either.
All right,
you have luck.
you ready?
Yeah.
You got your hit points?
Doesn't
8.
do that.
That's not bad.
Right?
That's not how the luck works.
Alignment.
Lawful.
Okay, write it down. Okay. You know 2 additional languages for every int modifier.
I don't have any modifiers. Can I have my intelligence somehow? I want to have my intelligence.
No. Crit die, D6. Crit table, 1. Known spells, 4.
On first level?
First level, 4 first level spells. +1 to reflex.
Okay, that's good.
+1 to will.
Okay, that's good too.
Your title, if you want to know, is an invoker. A lawful level 1. Okay, we'll roll your
I'm an Invoker J.
we'll roll your spells.
Oh man.
Should be your title.
So spells are rolled randomly unless you came across something in the last adventure.
This
I totally did.
This is a 16?
Roll the
Oh my
D30.
gosh, Eric.
What the
try-
hell is
trying
this?
to be better.
D30.
It's a D30. Yeah.
Will it fit in there?
Yeah.
You're writing on the dice?
Will it actually?
No,
I don't
right
know.
on the
We'll
side.
try.
Right here.
No.
It's like a golf ball. All right.
The hell is that?
22.
D30. We just said that like 6
I
times.
was paying attention, Eric.
All right, you gain the spell Runic Alphabet.
Fuck, Rick. You stage this
This
shit.
is 12?
I don't want no alphabet shit.
That's a D12, yes. Just look for the highest number. on it.
Runic
Yes, I said. Can you
Alphabet.
just look at the...
Congratulations.
Damn it.
It's a
Oh
D10.
wait, I might have not have
Oh,
printed
I
out
have
all these
2 of them.
spells. You might
This
be
is a
lucky.
D
Give me another
percentile. You roll both of
Oh,
these together
shoot. Did I not
to
print them
get
all
a
out?
D100, basically.
You lucky.
So this is a
Good.
D10.
All right.
You're like, there's no reason he'd want
This
that
is a
spell.
D
Percentile.
Roll a
10
D20 instead.
percentile.
I only printed out to
Yeah.
18 for some reason.
All right.
Good. Is Magic Missile at 18?
Yeah, it is.
Good.
Changes.
There's
bump it.
14.
No, I'm fine.
Force manipulation.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
It's pretty good.
It's not how
Better than
force works.
Runic Alphabet.
Shush.
Hey, you can
Force manipulation?
runes of exploding. Or
Roll
whatever.
again.
Exploding runes.
I was tired of every time they're like, get a D16. I'm like, well, I don't know which one that is. Now I do know.
13.
Flaming
The one that
hands.
doesn't match.
Okay. Please give me Magic Missile. Please give me Magic Missile. Can you tell me which number is magic missile?
16.
It's not on this list.
12.
Find familiar.
Cool.
Hey.
Find it, not get.
Shut up.
I'll say that you could have found it during the year too. So we'll roll up your familiar.
You come up with something like this, Adam.
Like that's what I did when I was journeying.
And this is the last one.
It's a
Okay,
really
give me that back.
fucking
I need
old
it.
design. Maggie didn't pioneer it.
My wife made this dice tower.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Wife made.
Made out of oak.
It is oak.
It's wood. 5.
Choking cloud.
What if it sounded like that she came with the
And
whole
you are
idea?
good at that.
What idea?
You have the design.
Never
I don't know.
apologize.
She might have.
One of my spells is really fucking awesome.
You get to choose yours.
Can't wait to use it.
Okay, so you got your spells.
Yeah, the thing about his though, it's called tadpole transformation.
It's pretty awesome.
He gets to choose them, but he only gets a limited amount of uses of them.
Yeah.
You get yours,
Yeah.
whatever ones they are, and you get like unlimited uses.
So there aren't any dailies or anything like this. Okay.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
if
but
you
if-
roll low enough, you lose it for the day.
Well, shit.
If I roll over 32 on this one, then I turn into my god.
roll over a 32. How do you
Yeah.
roll
32
over a 32?
I don't know. It says
32 or
32 plus.
You basically you would roll a
It's possible.
20, and then you would have a bonus like
Of 12.
Well,
12.
but
yeah.
as you level up, your dice are going to get better too.
Yeah.
So eventually,
But like halfway, I go,
and
like,
that's
tadpole
right.
tails and shit.
Mercurial magic.
Mercurial.
Okay. Every
Mercutio.
spell in this universe is completely different from one another. Okay. So there is no like just magic missile. Okay. There's your magic missile is different than everyone else's. So for each of these, you need to roll a D100,
What?
Ah, yes.
I don't have a D100.
Yes, you do.
and your spell is going to get an effect that only it has.
So I gotta do that right now?
Yep,
Yep.
for all 4 of them.
Some of them are really good.
Let me find the table.
Some
Alright.
of them are really bad.
Well,
We were watching Legends and something happened where all the bad guys like shut down and I was like, hey, so broke it! I forgot about it.
That's funny.
count me off, huh?
I know exactly what it is.
So while you guys are waiting, think about like the tales that you can tell about the last adventure and what you've done during the year, because you guys are going to meet back up in your old village and like be greeted as heroes and like give tales and things like that.
It's a 15-foot range. It's like 3 squares.
What animals did we kill to get their tails?
Would it be like? Yeah.
So the money that we've earned.
Oh, money.
Does a demon frog lord have
Good
a...
money.
I was gonna say like the money that we got
Yeah,
during the trip.
Yeah.
Could we have invested that during this time, or
Yeah,
We
sure.
all should have
bought some
split it
hotels
up.
and
So-
We
Biblis.
should have all gotten an even amount.
Brad
Yeah.
Pitt? I think he bought hotels.
Because you have way fucking more than me.
Roll 5d12, Shane. Eric, roll 4d20 and add them together. And if you guys want, you can collate, so you have actually 4d12.
What am I rolling?
We're splitting up the money. Well,
No,
shit,
no, no, no.
40-12.
5d12 for him.
Give us another
3d10 for you.
3d10.
3d10.
Roll these in there.
You get this much gold
I'm working on getting 3d10.
that you got during the year.
Okay. So 15,
Cocksuck.
17, 25.
So you have 25 gold pieces that you got during the year. Now, the other thing is, too, like, you could have gotten more than that at some point, but spent a lot on wine, women, whatever.
Sounds like, yeah.
So we could just tell that in tale.
Yeah,
I need,
absolutely.
what'd you say, 4?
You need, you're a cleric, right? 4d20, the big ones.
So I got
Here's a
10,
d20, here's a d20.
18,
Here's a d20. You got one.
22. I have 22 gold pieces.
22 gold pieces.
How much does Shane have?
25.
11, 15, 29.
29. I need purple.
The purple one.
I rolled really well for when I have D10s.
Calvin, you're the thief, right?
Correct.
3d10.
What'd you say, 29?
29.
29. Where'd I write that at?
Under treasure.
29 gold?
Gold pieces.
Where'd my green pencil go?
18, 22.
So, Shane, if you don't want that armor, do you want the cleric to have it?
Why would I want him to have it? Oh, he's my teammate.
The
How much
goal is
money you
not
got?
to
If you
die.
don't want it, I'll just take it back.
and sell it.
The plate mail you can.
Oh,
If you're not using the plate mail, I'd love it because I only got 5 HP.
Take it, nigga, shit.
All right,
Okay.
so +8 to AC.
It's gonna make us better.
To AC.
So
It'll make you
AC
better.
should be 10
Make me better.
plus 2, which is
As long as
12
if
plus 8.
we lose,
so
I'm still
20.
better.
Where's
I'll put that
AC?
Armor
I
class.
got
Okay,
20.
10?
20,
20.
which is incredible.
How
Sweet.
much did we get from the adventure?
And you could buy a shield at
I
some
don't know
point
if
to
he
make it
had
even better.
Okay.
I
What?
didn't count it all up.
Where are notes from the first
Here.
run? So
Should
we
be in
can
the-
divide up the gold.
Should be in the front.
Well, so
I don't think he was giving us that gold. That's
yeah,
what we
I
got
mean,
here.
it was like copper pieces. So
No, there was like
There was a
20 or
gold.
30 gold.
There was a gold thing at the end, wasn't there?
Let's look.
And by
Alright.
himself, Shane had 12 gold wrote down.
2 rings, 15 gold pieces each.
Okay.
53 silver pieces. 3 gold pieces.
That's what we all have, or
No.
I assume you guys are gonna split this or something.
Yeah.
8 more gold pieces. An elven short sword.
Oh yeah.
A map on a cloak.
Can I have the elven short sword?
You guys had.
oh, so I need to add in the money that I had last time.
Well,
Yeah,
Well, hold on.
Just wait.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it all written down so we can figure out how to disperse everything.
So it's been a year.
Yes.
In a
Enough-
year.
Enough time to do everything I wanted to do. I'm like writing it out on here.
How much? Like, well, it could be more than a year if you guys want. I don't care.
3 years.
A year's fine.
I only
3.
I only need 1 year.
3.
I've been sitting here
All right.
waiting for
3
everyone to
years.
show up. Cal's eating somewhere. I'm just waiting.
I'm not eating somewhere. I ate here. In front of you. Change the past.
What
I
weapon
mean,
do
that's
you
all I
have?
have written down.
Okay. All right. Well, still, that's an extra 15.
Because you used all the glowing skulls to kill the big dude.
No. There were 2 glowing skulls left on the boat.
Okay, so you got 2 glowing skulls if you want.
I don't know if those do, but
There's
They
some
were worth,
stinky
like-
cheese
Oh, yeah.
from the
There was-
cheese maker.
there was a flask full of seeds.
Flask full of seeds.
There was
You have a flask full of black stuff from that black pool.
Mm-hmm. The ichor.
salve herbs.
Can I think of a? Am I allowed story-wise to
Give
say,
it
well, during this year I
by the
did
way.
this as an investment, and it's going to be returning money to me, or do I?
Sure.
So I'm allowed, and I'm allowed to just get money every once in a while.
I'll tell you how much.
Okay.
You tell me what the investment is, and I'll tell you how much you get.
And it wouldn't disappear. You'd have to have like someone bring
Yeah.
it to you, or you pick it up somewhere.
So remember, this is sort of like an early Middle Ages. Like, there aren't, like, worldwide travel. There's
Yeah.
not very many maps.
Okay.
So, like,
It would be like
there are banks, but there aren't very many of them.
All right, and we have like
And they're only really used by kings.
we have like
things
23 and a
that.
half
Okay.
gold pieces to share amongst the 4 of us.
cool.
And, like, you guys can put that in a pot, too, because you're going to have expenses like inn fees and food and
Okay.
stuff like that, too.
So I
So-
say
so-
we take like 15 apiece, and then we'll leave the rest in the pot.
Did we like? So all the gold that we took at the end from the ziggurat, like we put it all onto like a pot. Is that what you mean? Because I got 19 pieces whenever we were leaving.
Yeah, so that's just yours.
Okay.
Yeah, that was. You grabbed that. That's yours.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
But
Because I got 34 silver and then 19 left
for
over
doing
from
that,
from
and then
last time.
I got the plate mail.
Yeah, in which case he sold it to Eric, so you got to give him gold
Now,
pieces for that.
Yeah.
if you don't have it already, you do have thieves' tools.
Okay. I didn't write.
Yeah, I
should
have
write that
these
down.
tools. I have 3 sets of fine suits.
So you can sell those, like, once we get going.
Okay.
I had that.
How do you have?
I had
thieves'
that
tools?
big axe.
Because that was what I had.
I have no
originally.
use to it. It was a 2-handed axe. He has a
I
flail.
had
and he
thieves'
doesn't want to use
tools.
it
I
as a
stole
weapon.
them from
Okay.
one of my
Probably
dead
need
bodies.
to
Remember when
sell
I
it,
took
I guess?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, that's
the other guy?
It'd be like
I have a water skin.
15
well.
gold
Since
pieces.
you don't need them, can I have?
That's cool.
15.
The thieves' tools?
Yeah. That way
Sure, yeah.
I have 2 sets. That way, if I happen to.
I only had
Yeah.
one
Break a
set,
pick.
so...
Now, that armor you're wearing, Eric, is like, a lifetime achievement.
Yeah.
For most people.
What's it called?
That's the armor people strive for.
Steel plate?
It's this is black iron plate.
Black iron.
Yep.
Does that have any, with it being black iron, is there any
Yes.
special properties to that?
There is. You get a save whenever you're critted against. So a fortitude 20 save whenever someone crits you.
Okay.
Okay, to avoid the crit.
Okay, so what I have from the pod that Rick was giving us is that everyone gets we each get 9.5.
Okay.
9.5 gold, everyone. in addition to what you have.
Yeah.
Okay. 9.5.
Because of selling some stuff from the last adventure.
9.5, or does a 0.5 just turn into silver?
Yeah,
at that
it's
point?
9 gold, 5 silver.
Yeah, 9 gold, 5 silver. Yep. Okay, you want to do familiar?
Yes, and my other rolls too that we haven't
I
done.
didn't convert my copper to silver. I just kept it like that.
Never.
Is that fine?
How
Fine,
much silver is
doesn't
0.5 gold?
5.
5.
It's a 10 to 10.
Yeah.
10
It's like
to
a
1.
it's like a dime.
Okay.
Okay, let's
It's
do
like
your
penny,
familiar.
dime, dollar.
Okay.
Um,
Nickel and dime. Penny dime. Shit, what is it?
Penny, dime, dollar.
No, not
Alright, we're going to do Aaron's familiar.
In for a dime, in for a dollar.
Roll a...
Oh, you're talking about... Yeah.
One batch, two batch. Nickel and
Penny,
dime.
dime.
Roll a d10.
Just 6. Yeah. I was double checking.
There was a line.
A 6? Okay, so you had to sacrifice the blood of an undead.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Okay, so at some point you did that. Roll a d20, as if you're casting the spell.
Which is a 13.
You're lawful, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is a guardian type familiar.
Okay.
Okay, so the familiar, I don't know where you're going to write down its hit points and stuff. Wherever you like. It has a d4 plus 2 hit points.
D4 plus 2 hit points.
Yep.
3.
So 5 hit points.
Okay.
14 AC. It uses your saving throws.
Okay.
It's unusually intelligent for its species, which we'll get to. You and your familiar can communicate telepathically. It is limited to the familiar's senses and intelligence. For example, a toad's 6-inch height limits its ability to see things on tabletops, and it cannot read.
Shit, neither can I.
The familiar is absolutely loyal to you.
Yay!
It gains bonus hit points equal... Or you gain bonus hit points equal to the familiar's.
I get 5 extra points.
5 extra points.
Yay.
But if it dies, you lose those.
Oh, so does that just go with my max HP then?
Yep.
Wait, what?
What?
He has higher hit points than the warrior?
He's going to be casting spells. It's going to be terrible. If it has a
I
natural
hope it's gonna
ability,
be
you gain a
terrible
plus
for him.
4. Okay.
If it has an ability.
So, you're a guardian familiar.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means an additional d4 plus 2 hit points.
To me?
Yeah. Well, you and the familiar.
Oh, an additional D4?
Plus 2. Because it's a guardian familiar.
3.
So, 5.
So 10 HP for the familiar?
And 5 and more for you. Nice. He has an attack. Let me know when you're ready.
Can I be your familiar?
No! My familiar has more HP than you.
It has more than 3 times the HP that I do.
The familiar has a plus 4 attack.
Okay, plus 4 attack.
That does d6 damage.
Does D6.
Crit die of d12. Crit table of 3.
What do you want to do about it?
Because it's a guardian, its AC is 16.
I think I'll be
Yeah,
fine.
now roll a d14
Alright, bye.
to see what kind of animal it is, unless you want to choose.
Can I choose? Or no?
It'd be better if you rolled.
Alright.
But, you know.
It's a 5.
It's a miniature armored knight with a visor that is never lifted.
Okay.
Do you want to pick a different one?
I don't know. I don't know what the options are.
I mean,
Is that bad? Are there better
cool.
familiars?
you could say like an animal.
Is there anything that flies?
You could say an eagle.
Does it have like what? Like, are there
Oh, yes.
perks it has or anything?
So the miniature knight gives you and it a plus 1 to AC.
That's interesting. How miniature is this?
And it's a knight, right? So it has human intelligence.
Oh, I guess that's
so
so it can read probably
it
and
can
that kind of
read.
stuff. That's good, I guess.
And it can...
How miniature is miniature? Like a midget? Like a doll?
Well, the biggest one of these
Midget.
is a
Like a dwarf? Halfling?
Little person.
is like an eagle. So it would be shorter than an eagle, probably.
Okay.
So
I mean,
less than
like,
2 feet.
If you wanted
maybe
to,
knee high, something like that.
it could be, or it could be something you fit in your pocket.
Oh wow.
Could be like a brownie. Yeah.
A what?
A brownie.
Just you make a.
No. Look. Have you seen Willow?
No.
Have you seen
Like Indian in the cupboard?
Yeah, or crap.
I just can't imagine this thing fighting anything.
It's not gonna. Well, yeah, it could.
Telepath, loyal, +4 attack, crit dies. Should I stick with it? What do you think?
I mean, you could pick a dog. You know.
Okay, let me do this. Let me roll and compare those two, and I'll choose one of those two. Does that work?
Yeah.
That's it.
There.
Why? Well, he was saying about picking something that flies, whatever. I just want to narrow it down to 2. 11.
Giant wasp.
What's its...
Beedrill.
You're right. Name it Beedrill.
Its melee attacks deal poison,
Ooh.
which means the recipient has to roll a fort save of 12 or higher, or lose 1 strength point.
That could be cool. And it can fly.
Can fly.
And it can tell me like what it sees and stuff then, right?
Yep.
And it's got compound eyes. You can see in every direction.
And you can see in different spectrums too, right?
That's true.
That might be cool. That might be like getting a +1 on AC is neat, and he can read, but it might be neat to have something that can fly up above and kind of tell me a little bit more, and sting and poison people.
Yeah.
And I can name him Beedrill.
It's a giant wasp.
Does that sound good? Beedrill?
Well, what? Come up with
Do you control
come
it?
up with a good name for
That'd
the
be good
night
for
guy,
scouting and stuff.
Then
He
choose.
controls it, and they speak to each other telepathically.
Yeah.
You can just like send them up high and have them look for shit.
Yeah, like he can kind of scout for me, and I can be like, okay, what do you see? Okay.
All right, giant wasp.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, and we're gonna name him Beedrill.
There's a giant wasp.
Yeah.
It's gonna pack a punch.
Yeah, and he can poison people.
True.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm good with the wasp.
All right, and you need mercurial magic.
Yes.
You might not be happy.
Chase.
Trash
Beedrill.
over there somewhere.
I mean, I
I
have.
think there's a bag.
What is it? Mercurial magic for the fighting familiar, or is that done
No, it's for that too.
now? What?
So yeah, we'll see what happens.
Can he shoot his poison?
Maybe.
Is that one of them?
It could be. There's 100 of them.
That would. Fuck.
Roll a d100. We'll start with find familiar.
Damn it. Okay, there's this one and this one.
Don't listen to Calvin.
Hey, I can tell you which dice are which. I'm not going to say what the result is
Shush.
because we got into a 6-hour argument last time.
All right, that looks like a. It was a 10
Mhm.
and a 5. Is that 15?
15. Okay. Well, this one we already knew. Material magic. The spell requires the caster to possess an uncommon substance to use the spell. So and we knew what that was.
That was the blood.
The blood of undead. So anytime you want to cast this, you have to use the blood of undead.
Oh,
So just
so I could recast it again and get a new familiar
you have to recast. I think if he dies.
if he dies.
Yeah.
Okay, so if he dies, I can bring him back, but I gotta get undead. So I just need to get like that flask I have. I just need to fill with undead blood.
So make a note,
Okay.
and then we'll do that for the other 3 spells.
That's the only thing. That's the only ingredient
That's
I
it.
needed.
That's it.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
Not so bad.
I wish he could have shot his magical poison shit.
Let's do flaming hands next.
These would be good. Would be good. Real good.
That's a 64.
Ooh.
Oh.
Woeful magic. Each time the spell is cast, there is a random 10% to 60% chance.
What?
And also, all these are in the book too. So if
Okay.
that the wizard's luck score is altered by magic. If it is affected, it is either raised D3 points, 50% chance, or lowered D3 points, 50% chance. It's every time you cast it. That's number 64, if you just want to write it down, because you have them all in here.
Okay.
Don't be so whiny.
Next one?
It's not a terrible thing.
Yeah, it's not
So
terrible.
my luck could go up and my luck could go down by casting it.
Force manipulation.
When does my luck reset? Does it reset?
Maybe once an adventure, or if you do something to your alignment to like that endangers your character.
83? I don't know if higher or lower is better in this.
It's just random.
Yeah, they're completely random.
Blue star. A blue 7-pointed star flares brightly on the wizard's forehead each time the spell is cast. The star casts a circle of glaring light 25 feet in diameter per spell level cast.
25 feet in diameter?
Blue star on your head, and it makes
12.5
light.
feet radius.
So that could be good or bad.
You could out yourself in a dark room.
Like, force manipulation, go!
All right, next one. Last one.
Choking cloud.
Choking cloud.
Does this one so well. Doesn't Eric?
Oh, how'd that happen? Do I go with that 7?
Sure.
Yeah, it was 7.
37?
We generally re-roll them if they go outside the box.
Well, if it's bad, make it a 36.
Which one do you want?
Choose now.
37. That's what you did
36
originally.
is an even number. It's divisible by 12.
37, because Calvin's at 36.
Aura of Decay.
36. Wait. Or decay might be good.
The spell drains the physical form of all material of a certain type within 20 feet of the caster, causing it to age quickly. Roll a d6.
Shit, you're gonna tell me what kind of type.
It's gonna be human flesh. You're gonna kill us all.
1?
Metal tarnishes and spots of rust appear on it. So within 20 feet of whenever you cast this, metal begins to tarnish.
That's
and spots
good.
of rust appear on it.
That's good.
No!
No, that's good. I'm not gonna put Choking Cloud on us. I'm gonna cast it over there on those guys, and their armor's gonna start rusting and decaying. It might give us some weak points to stab into.
Oh, 36 was demonic voice.
What's that one do?
The words of the spell are in a demonic tongue unknown to mortars. A demon is compelled/allowed to speak through the wizard's own throat. The strain of channeling the unnatural voice leaves the wizard unable to speak for 1d4 rounds after the spell is cast.
Yeah, I like this one better.
I mean, lesser of two
That's
evils.
number
This one
37.
still isn't great.
Number 37.
Within 20 feet
Tarnish.
20 feet's a big range.
Metal.
Now, is it 20 feet of him when
of
he
the
casts?
caster.
Of the caster.
Not
See,
the
I
spell.
told you not to spell.
Well, both of them are not good.
So there you go.
I just,
Done,
won't,
done.
I just won't cast it right.
Is there anything left? Everyone's good?
I think we're all good.
You got your 4 spells for the day? What'd you pick?
All my stuff's fucked.
I told you.
I got darkness. So I'm able to cast darkness, which helps because my god is pretty much a frog. That's an amphibian that is mainly nocturnal. So I've trained a lot with that. Second sight, which helps me look into the future. Holy Sanctuary, which invokes a place of sanctuary where me and my allies are safe from harm. And Tadpole Transformation, where a relaxing buzz of mosquitoes and biting flies. The spell enables the caster to enjoy sensations by changing his body to accommodate them. So I can change my body into different things, and there's a bunch of different...
Did you write
ways
down
I
all
can
your
use
skills, Calvin?
Yes.
Can I dual wield as a wizard or no? Like, can I have a staff in one hand and my short sword in the other?
You can,
I just
depending
wanna
on your
know
agility.
If I can, my agility is a 9.
Probably not, then.
My elven short sword's probably better than my staff, right?
Yeah, for damage-wise, it is.
Like, can I still cast holding my sword?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll probably make that my main. I don't remember what the elven short sword was.
It was just fancy and expensive. It does a d6.
Staff does D6 too, or?
Staff does a d4.
Okay, yeah, stick with. So my modifier. Or
So
what?
just, I think
Nothing.
you're just +0 as a wizard.
Man, I suck.
You got like 20 extra hit points from your familiar.
Well, yeah, I
Oh,
can.
fucking stop
I
complaining.
can even live for a little bit, but I'm not gonna be able to kill nothing. I'm gonna be tarnishing our metals, and
You better not.
can I get rid of those at any time?
No.
Just don't cast them.
I'm not sure what the demonic one would have done. Demons just talking through me.
Well,
I know what it wouldn't have done.
you
Would have
couldn't
tarnished
speak,
our metal.
you couldn't speak for d4 rounds, and you have to speak to cast spells.
Yeah, that sucked. What other options would there have been from the? What was it? D6 or something like that?
For the familiar.
Was it like metal, flesh,
Oh, there was metal, there was flesh,
wood, or something? Or?
wood was one. 1 was metal, 2 was wood, 3 was stone, 4 was fabrics and leather, 5 was food and drink spoils, 6 was flesh ages, and all creatures within the effect age 1 year.
Huh.
Fuck.
And this is all cast from around me
Yeah, 20 foot.
feet with you
of the
in
caster.
center. So you better not hold any metal.
Well, I have the short sword.
It's elvish, it'll be okay.
Will it?
Yep.
Other than that, I don't have any other metal.
Eric's black iron will be okay too, right?
It's not magical,
But it does have special properties.
just because if it's well-madeness.
Okay.
Alright, are we ready?
I'm good.
We're good to go?
I think we got everything right.
We're all stretched out?
Yeah.
Ready to roll?
Who has metal stuff?
We all have metal stuff.
I don't.
Yeah, don't use that spell.
No, I'm gonna have to.
Huh?
I'm gonna have to.
Why?
Because sometimes you just have to choke and cloud stuff.